Man, oh man, we are back with another episode of Rig NFL. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and the notification bell. Ooh, it ain't looking too good for the Jags as far as the quarterback goes. Trevor Lawrence went to the locker room, threw his helmet down in frustration. They missed a field goal. Let's hope it's not anything that is season ending, because I mentioned in the Rig College Football live stream with Dell, I get sick and tired of these season ending injuries of players, man. It's getting out of hand. This whole season has been getting out of hand. Say I'm working overtime, yes sir, yeah. Cause I intended to do that Rig College Football live stream either Saturday or yesterday, but things came up. But man, oh man, it's been a week. It has been a week. What's good, DJ DG? Tongue twister right there. Bronze in the building. What's good? I actually agree. It hurts me to say that. I actually agree. Let me get that music right though. There we go. Right now they got the Jags. They got CJ Beathard in the game right now. I'm looking at this list of quarterbacks. They got Joe Burrow, Kirk Cousins, Daniel Jones, Kenny Pickett, Anthony Richardson, Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson. All got injuries. Kind of been one of the themes this year is they've all had injuries. And in this game right here, it's been a lot of crazy stuff, but the main one that stuck out recently, besides of course the Trevor Lawrence injury, was Tyler Boyd throwing an interception. Yes, a wide receiver throwing a pick. No reason for him to do that. No reason for him to do that whatsoever. He stared at the dude too. It was damn near like Jacoby Myers last year. So fake injury. I don't know. Dude literally got his shit stepped on. Like, that's a fat motherfucker. He ain't really fat, but like that offensive line, that's a heavy dude. I'm not gonna say that was necessarily a fake injury. It was clear as day he got stepped on. Like, his ankle got stepped on, dude. It'd be different if he ain't get touched and he just went down. That'd be different, but nah, his shit got stepped on. That Mondays really be the worst day to bet, as they be out for blood. Really, the primetime games in general, dude. Like Sunday night with the Kansas City Chiefs Packers game, which you could see it in their body language on the Chiefs sideline. Like every time they show Patrick Mahomes, he just looks sad. He didn't want to be there. Travis Kelce, same way. Pacheco, when they showed him sitting on the bench, none of them looked like they wanted. Shit, Andy Reid didn't even look too happy. Which, I mean, I guess he coaching the game. You're not supposed to look happy, but still, you could tell that game was over with. And then before that, when they do the little picks and stuff, it was like 76% of America picked the Chiefs. I was like, shit. And then everybody on Sunday Night Football on the pregame show picked the Chiefs. I was like, oh shit, that's definitely a trap. Definitely a trap. Brian, you'll be all right. At some point, you'll wake up and realize this shit is scripted too. I watched Raw over Monday Night Football. Damn. Heard CM Punk came back. What's the point of ref training when all you do is have to make bad calls for the script? I mean, you still got to know the rules and shit. As far as like if you follow those rules, that's another conversation. But you still got to know what the rules are. So when it comes time someone like questions you on it, then in that point, you going to have to like make up some excuse as to why. It's ironic how the narrative was Lamar isn't the most injury prone this past offseason, yet the only healthy quarterback in this division. Damn, yeah, he is. That's crazy. He is, yeah. Also expect the Eagles to lose but not blown out. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a close game, but nah. San Francisco said, we got that shit. We getting that shit back in blood, boy. They beat the dog shit out the Eagles. And I remember this one hit where they just decleated DeAndre Swift late in the game. And Deebo Samuel had his way. Like, he was really Deebo out there that day. So Vegas definitely cashing on the Chiefs. We got set up for the okie doke. Yeah, I didn't realize, like, the Packers been on a little hot streak too. They in 6-6 right now. They in the playoff position as of right now. Jordan Love, he did his thing yesterday. Like you could tell he gonna be a good quarterback for the Packers. I've mentioned this before. The Packers don't really have bad quarterbacks. They're one of those teams that always have a stable quarterback. They're not a revolving door. You're not wondering, is this the guy? No, it's Brett Favre. Held it down for a long time. Aaron Rodgers sat behind him for years. Held it down for a long time. Both of those two won a Super Bowl. Jordan Love sat behind Aaron Rodgers and learned for some years. He gonna be straight too. Mahomes let that ball sail like Flacco to get picked off. Yeah, there's that, and then they didn't call that PI that was on the ball was intended for Valdez-Scantling. Dude, the Packers defenders all up on the back of MVS. Like, damn near hugging this man. Like, hey, if that ain't a PI, I don't know what is. But it was clear. I mean, from the way the Chiefs were playing to the officiating, you could tell who they wanted to win that game. Oh, wow. I don't know if he was counted down right there. CJ, I'm going to call him CJ Beathard. This man just, like, threw the ball out. Yeah, I heard about it. I ain't seen it yet. Yeah, he another one. Mahomes is another one that, like, when you see it, like, his body language gives away the fact that he don't want to throw a game. Because he's so used to being on the receiving end and winning so much. I mean, shit, the nigga got 2 Super Bowls. He's used to always having the script in his favor. You know how anyone could watch the long Steelers games, honestly? Yeah, like I said, Steelers games are eyesore. It's because they're so bad on offense. Defense be good, but god dog, on offense, it's just frustrating to see. And that game yesterday was against the Cardinals, so no one really wanted to watch it. And there was constantly delays, too. You had the first weather delay. Then they came back out again. Another weather delay. Then they came back out again. And it was like the 4 p.m. slotted games are already started. And this game was still probably had like 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I was like, what the fuck are we doing? Oh, yeah, and about that game, it's funny. James Conner, who used to play for Pittsburgh, the Steelers, and the Pittsburgh Panthers, the college, scored in his return to Pittsburgh conveniently. Which, I mean, that should have been a gimme, honestly. Like, a lot of times you see that a lot where a team will play their former team or go back to their hometown and our player, will do that and they end up having a good game. DeAndre Swift. His debut in Philadelphia, what'd he do? He went crazy. Learn to spell. I mean, you can research this shit, but like, learn to spell first. Seahawks or Cardinals? I'd say the Seahawks have a better chance than the Cardinals to beat San Francisco, especially after they got a big win against the Eagles too, which means people are gonna be high on the Niners. In the fact that the Seahawks had this close game against the Cowboys that they lost. Yeah, I would say the Seahawks more so than anybody else. Niners will lose to a weak team. Yeah, like who they've lost to this year. They've lost the Browns. I'm trying to see who else. I know they got 3 losses on the year. San Francisco. Now, I've noticed it be when they don't have they star players in, too. You know, me and Derek were talking about that yesterday. Yeah, they lost the 3 in a row, and they won pretty much everything. They lost to the Browns, Vikings, and Bengals. Julie, you'll be all right, man. You'll be all right. And again, Julia still don't know how to spell, but anyway. So NFL builds a team up all the way through the regular season just to have them go one and done in the playoffs. Dallas Cowboys is always the first team that comes to mind. NFL have to cook up some magic now with the Jets. Hell yeah, they do. Which honestly is crazy that the Bengals even have been in this game the whole night. Like Jake Browning, he started off with like 12 or 1,300 something yards passing. He's had a good game all night. And with CJ Beathard coming in here, like we seen what he did with San Francisco, or what he didn't do. So I don't know who Vito is. I said the KKK gonna show up at my door. Oh no, I'm scared. I think they're losing to the Ravens on Christmas. Yeah. And like I mentioned before, Lamar Jackson, his record against NFC teams is always good. He's only had the one loss, and that was to the Giants last year. Man, looking at this game now, damn. That field goal by McManus that he missed, yeah, that shit might come back and bite him. If not, this game going in overtime, because you know how they love to make these Monday Night Football games go into overtime, extend them for no fucking reason. I can see the same thing now. They in field goal range with 1:04 left in the game. Oh, yeah, they got the Trolls tonight. And it's funny. It's like they came here. It's like, if they don't like the content, why would you come and watch it, dumbass? What up, Electric Boy 09? What's up? Be funny if the Cowboys and Falcons play and Bijan just carry them to win. No, Arthur Smith needs to learn how to give Bijan the damn ball and stop doing all this bullshit using him, Algier, and CP. Just use the guy that you drafted so high for. The dude is clearly your best offensive weapon right now, because God knows Desmond Ridder ain't throwing shit. Frank says San Fran and KC in the Super Bowl. I could see it. I could definitely see that. They're spreading hate for no reason. Yeah, you know. I remember when I thought Santa Claus was real too. Be so ironic if the Packers face the Niners in the playoffs. Oh, yeah. And I think at some point, if they don't do it this year, down the line in Jordan Love's career, that's going to be a thing. Because you know they showed that stat last night. It was like he had the same number of passing yards, same record. I think it was same number of touchdown passes too as Aaron Rodgers, and threw the exact same number of games, which they just mocking people with that shit, to be honest. The Jags going to miss the kick. Let's see. Chiefs not going to the Super Bowl. We'll see about that. And now they got to get that wide focus zoom in on him. Got to show Brandon McManus. Focus is on him. Now he's going to be the main one they look at. Especially if they don't get this first down. Also, Jets Packers Super Bowl could be something to look for. No, it's not. I don't see that. I do not see Aaron Rodgers leading the Jets to the Super Bowl next year. What are you doing, CJ? I don't see it. He said Jets Packers Super Bowl. What the fuck? That's funny though. I think I feel like the Trolls be up late at night. I've noticed that. Yeah, they got the Trolls in here crazy. So what, the Packers won Super Bowl win and 15 more playoff chokes confirmed. Mm-hmm. I think ends up being the 5 through 7 seed in the AFC playoffs. I was talking to Dell about this after the last stream. Looking at it, you have the Steelers, who are trending downwards. Because I was looking at their schedule. They shit look rocky. Let me go back and look at this again. You know, for the next stream, I'm gonna put up like a wild card standings and shit. Excuse me. But they have the Patriots, Colts, Bengals, Seahawks, and Ravens. It's like those last 3 games get a little bit more difficult. So they might find their way out of it. Cleveland should. So you got the Jaguars, who, depending on what happens to Trevor Lawrence, you got to think about that. The Bears, Texans, that's not an easy outing. Jets, basically don't have a quarterback. Bengals. But the interesting thing I noticed is the last game of the season for the Colts and Texans, or the Colts is the Texans. So I think they want to stretch that to the Houston and Indy being the flex game that they make as the primetime game. Yeah, they might stretch that shit to OT. Damn, Jake Browning went stupid. 26 of 30, 350 yards, a tutty, and a rushing touchdown. You didn't expect the Broncos to lose. I mean, at some point, you know, they're basically playing spoiler. Because a lot of teams, when you look at one of the crucial losses that kind of fucked over in their playoff chances, it was against Denver. Shit, that applies to Minnesota, and that applies to Buffalo. And Buffalo's was super self-induced. You had DeMar Hamlin, ironically. DeMar Hamlin being the 12th man on the field, giving the Broncos a second chance to hit a field goal, which they would win the game on Monday Night Football. Taylor Swift is set up to be at the Super Bowl for Vegas, Money Bowl. More bets than ever. Interesting. It's funny how some people watched the end of last night's game and still aren't awake yet. You know, man, some people are just still trapped in that matrix and shit. And for some reason, they like to go and YouTube his videos and then talk shit for some reason. I don't know, but that's on them. I really don't give a shit. Yeah, I saw that, man. It's crazy. I was just telling you, bro, he's my backup quarterback in fantasy, and it's like, damn. But I do have another quarterback, so I ain't worried about it. Yeah, I think so too. The Chiefs about to fly under the radar. No more primetime games for them. Yeah, especially when they flexed out that Patriots-Chiefs game, which that's smart, because I do not like the Patriots games at all. I don't think anybody does. They had no business being overseas. Actually, that makes sense. It's 9 a.m. People ain't going to watch it. But the Patriots, oh my God, they are so bad. So bad. It's like, if they ain't trying to tank, I don't know what they doing. Guess that was a good Super Bowl, no low scoring game. I don't necessarily mind a low scoring game, but don't make it a lopsided low scoring game. I would rather it be like if you want to make it low scoring, make it like a 17-13 type game, or maybe like a 20-17 game. I can live with that. But damn it, do not have us with no 16-3, 16-6, none of that shit. So no one's winning more than 4 or 5 in a row. Nah, yeah, very rarely do you see a team go on like a 10-0 run or 10-0 start to a season. Like, that shit happens every now and again, but you don't see that shit as much. See what he does. Oh, he jumped over that man. That was clean. That was pointless, but yeah, that was nice. That was nice. 5 was a peak number this season. Yeah, I think before years past, whenever like less people were aware of it being fake, apparently some of these trolls still think it's real, then you would see the bigger winning streaks. But now it's like, nah, we gotta cut that off because more people are betting and stuff too. So see a team, they 6-1. They beat the dog shit of such and such team by 30 points. Surely they're gonna win the next game like it's nothing, and then boom, pull the rug clean out from under them. I think the Chiefs going back to Super Bowl? Yes, I do. Yes. Look at the Halloween picture from this year. There was a Packers guy pointing Pointing an arrow at the Chiefs guy. I'm trying to remember if I saw that picture. I don't think I saw the Halloween picture. I know I saw the Thanksgiving picture. I don't think I saw the Halloween picture. They predicted the Niners and Packers score in the playoffs in 2021. That's funny as fuck. That's how I usually feel too, man. Is that same fucking feelings like, damn. And the one game I always think about is that Chargers and Raiders game. What 2 years ago? It was back when Derek Carr was still with the Raiders. But they really stretched that game to the very last seconds of overtime. The very last game of the regular season. It was like, come on, bro. And I blame Brandon Staley for that shit. They really don't see the Niners or Cowboys making the Super Bowl. You shouldn't see the Cowboys making the Super Bowl, period. We done been through this shit with the Cowboys. They not going to the Super Bowl, god damn it. Every year is the same fucking shit with the Cowboys. Plain and simple. They'll get your hopes high up in the regular season. They'll go 13-4, 12-5 or some shit. Wow, you have some amazing wins against a bunch of shitty teams. Come time for the playoffs, they might win the wild card. Then they lose in the division. It's the same shit every fucking year. I don't give a fuck how good Dak Prescott's stats are. It's the same fucking shit. Unfortunately, the Cowboys are a bait to think they're going to be in the Super Bowl because of Jimmy Johnson broke the curse. Yeah, that shit wild. And they're trying to give Dak another extension. All right, Dallas. Fuck around and find out what's going to happen. You can try that shit if you want to. At some point, eventually, you're going to have to let Trey Lance play. Like, he going to need the reps. Because you think you just going to trot that nigga out on there and it's going to go smooth? Nigga, please. These 16 games again. 13-3 sounds better than 13-4. I'm kind of used to it now. It don't bother me as much, the extra week. I still don't like the 17 playoff. I miss the 16. Carr's going through it right now with the Saints. I mean, shit, what did BeatStars say? He the gatekeeper. The gatekeeper. So once you beat him, you move on up. I seen Zach Wilson being reluctant to be the starter again. I mean, shit. That's another one of them quarterbacks he done lost his confidence too. Like Mac Jones, like some quarterbacks, they just got ruined in bad situations. And when you don't see success, real or fake, if you don't see success, after a while, it might get to you. Especially if you've been used to success so much or used to having things easy. Exactly. Way more drama. Like the drama felt a little bit more organic in a sense. Versus now with the 7-team shit, it's like all the games end the same way. It'd be some really funny shit going on late in the games. Like, and that's what gets NFL rig trending too. Which is ironic. It's the same people that be coming in here trolling. Talking about ain't no way this shit is fake. Da, 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 da. Come playoff time, when they fuck around and lose they bet because they little favorite team and lost and shit, all of a sudden then it's like, man, this shit rigged. Notice that. And then the start of the season again, all of a sudden it's real again. Next season is literally going to be some star power in the weakest divisions. Yeah, 2021 draft class was bad. Terrible. I mean, shit. Also, you didn't have as many games to evaluate players either, too. I think that was the year, Trey Lance, he played, literally one game at North Dakota State. One game. And was like, all right, I'm good. I'm ready to go in the draft. Whole time, he done had 600 and something passing attempts since high school. Man, you changed your name, Paul. What you doing? you ain't had that picture, I wouldn't know who you was. So all these AFC quarterbacks are getting injured. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they had the graphic. It was like Deshaun, Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow, Deshaun, Joe Burrow. Now Trevor Lawrence added to the list. Anthony Richardson. Shit getting out of hand with these quarterbacks, man. And people asking, like, why are the scores so low this year? That's part of it. You're losing your star quarterback. Better defensive players, better D-line play more so than anything. And more backup quarterbacks. Doesn't fucking help. Yeah, he got that first. See what they do. It seems like ETN might be the only mode of offense now since Trevor Lawrence ain't in it. Yep, this is going to be one of them late games, I can already tell. Those are teams that beat the Niners, their quarterbacks got injured. Well, shit, Baltimore better not beat the Niners then, shit. If we going off that. Let me see their schedule. The Burrow. Let's go backwards. Burrow, Cousins. Yeah, the 3 teams that beat them, all of them lost their quarterback. Ain't that some shit? So you're gonna be a run-first quarterback league. It's only a handful of scripted pocket passes. But they've been trying to phase that shit out for a minute anyway, and the game's changed so much now since the defense has gotten faster that you need a mobile quarterback. You don't necessarily need a nigga who can bust off a 30-yard run, but you need someone who can at least move in the pocket and shit. You can't have a Tom Brady-ass statue in the pocket. Titans at quarterback problem. They straight with Will Levis. He just need more time. Malik Willis, yeah, that one they need to move on. It's clear they found they dude. They need to move on. And Tannehill, he already expressed he don't want to be there any longer, so they gonna have to find a backup. And they need other pieces too. This goes back to what I said. They need other pieces and move from this. We gonna give the ball to Derrick Henry shit because everybody know what they gonna do. And to be honest, Mike Vrabel should have been fired. Or should be fired, but he probably won't. That's funny. We'll see how your boy Tommy DeVito does next week. Nah, fam. Don't even say that shit, fam. See, you know how people think Watson's still good right now? The thing about Watson, he'd have missed so much damn time. That's what really been hurting him. It's like, for one, he sat out a year in Houston. On top of that, the suspension. Then after that, he tried to come back, played more than half the season, and got injured again. So he ain't found his footing yet. You know what I'm saying? Get back in that flow, that groove. Hey, bad calls and bad officiating on sports radio. I mean, you know, some of them know what it is too, but they got to go along with it and call it something else like bad officiating, which I guess technically it is bad officiating if you want to get technical with it. Like if you make a bullshit call, that's bad officiating. That would be actually an accurate description of it. But if you know what bad officiating is, then you know fix was in. It's like any Alabama football game is bad officiating if you're playing against Alabama. Yeah, not the Bengals, but the Jags can go 8-4. Colts and Texans 7-5. They can keep that division close. But luckily for the Jags, they have a good division record. They done beat the Titans. They done beat the Colts. They done beat the Texans. So they straight on that one. Said the video, yo, dude. Oh, let's see what Joe do. He ran out of bounds. What he gonna do? Let's see, he'll donate 200. Texas. Mike Evans needs to go to a good team again. Yeah, man. He damn near like, I can't say Calvin Johnson because like he got a Super Bowl. He played with Tom Brady. He had success. But hey, this is the price you pay for being on a good team with the so-called GOAT. At some point, you got to deal with being on a team that got Baker Mayfield as your quarterback. Damn, Chase almost dropped that shit. Exactly. I say that applies to Michigan too, but yeah. Exactly. And they don't want to do that yet again. Because, they caught enough hell last year for that shit. Game being over in the first goddamn quarter and shit. Hyping this shit up. Like, come on. All right, let's see what they do. This nigga Chase got 10 catches for 141 yards. That's insane. With a backup quarterback. Who actually ain't really been playing that bad, to be honest. Do I see the Seahawks missing the playoffs? Yes. Damn, that's some concentration. Yeah, let me see the schedule. The remaining games. You got the Niners and Eagles, Titans, Steelers, and Cardinals. So if they get through them first two games I mentioned, and then I say I pay attention to that Cardinals game too, they would be fine. But the only thing hurting them is the losses to the Rams, because the Rams basically got the tiebreaker over them. How's Aaron Rodgers have so much power and control over what coaches and players the Jets get to keep and shit? Nigga, he the face of the team. That's why, and they paying him a lot of money. That's how that shit go. Like, Tom Brady had a lot of power in Tampa Bay. He had a lot of power in New England. Not as much in New England because of Bill Belichick and, all that shit. But, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. Actually, no, he the reason Jimmy Garoppolo was no longer there. Belichick wanted to move on from Brady and go to Jimmy Garoppolo. And Brady was like, nah, fuck that. And we know who Robert Kraft sided with on that one. So, yeah, when you get paid millions of dollars, you the face of the team, you the franchise, you don't get a say. It's no different than, like, in the NBA when you the star player. Like, say the Warriors, like, Steph Curry gets a say in, like, nah, we want him, we don't want him type shit. Or LeBron James, like, you get a say in what the fuck goes on. I mean, who are the Jets anyway? If Aaron Rodgers wasn't there, who would they be? Oh, wait. We're seeing what they would be. Similar vibes of 2017 away with all these backup quarterbacks. 2017. I don't remember that one off the top of my head, 2017. I don't remember who specifically went down that year. Yes. They're one of them teams, they've had a wide open window for a while of going to the Super Bowl. So it's been years they should have made it, should have won. But, that's not how it always falls. But, yeah, the Niners window was open. When it comes time to having to pay a bunch of players, that's when it's going to be an issue. Seahawks going to have to win Sunday to keep that playoff spot alive? Yes. Yeah, I think they could beat the Niners, but that Eagles game, that might be the one that trips them up. And then with the Eagles, they just got Shaq Leonard too. It's like I'm telling Dell, bro, like every time they lose, it's like they reload with another former All-Pro or current All-Pro player. Like they legitimately over here building a super team and shit. I'm trying to think of an NBA team this is like. I don't want to say like a LeBron James team, because like usually when LeBron get players and shit, it'd be like household name players, but it'd be like when they way past their prime. Like they getting players that's like they good. I'm trying to think of an NBA team that's like shit, kind of like I would say without the dysfunction, kind of like the Brooklyn Nets. I'd say that's what they kind of like. Oh shit, kind of like the Clippers. Actually, nah, they passed their prime. Yeah, I say like the Brooklyn Nets. Rams they're not passing up on golf versus Rams for the Seahawks. Yeah, that's a good storyline. Matt Stafford versus the old team. And of course, the Lions would host that game. So Matt Stafford goes back to Detroit. Goes against his replacement. And Geno got his chance last year anyway. And his contract. The Dallas probably going to win versus the Eagles. Or could just be bait. I could see them possibly winning that game. I say possibly because I noticed that win against the Seahawks on Thursday night, that was a first win against a team at the time who had a winning record. So all these impressive quote-unquote wins that the Cowboys been having, blowing out the commies and shit, like I said, they've been beating scrub teams. So he's going to go out of injury? What? Or I guess you saying he going to get injured if they beat the... Wait, what? I ain't trying to predict if a nigga going to get hurt, to be honest. It's a waste of my time. Think the Rams getting in? Yeah. Possibly. The thing about it is, like, right now, the Vikings... I was looking at it right now. The Vikings are currently in, and the Packers. I think the Packers going to get in. They schedule pretty simple. Pretty simple. They have... I'll pull it up. Giants, Bucks, Panthers, Vikings, Bears. And that Vikings game is a primetime game on New Year's Eve. The Vikings, they should... Ooh. You know what I'm saying? They should a little rough. They have... Oh, they showing me I didn't ask for the matchup, nigga. I wanted the schedule. The Raiders and Bengals, which is showing to be not an easy out, that Bengals game. Then it goes Detroit, Green Bay, and Detroit again. So, yeah, they might be the odd man out. Do you think the Dolphins are going to lose to the Cowboys the week after to continue that narrative? Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see about that when they get there. That should be a hell of a game, though. I don't want to see a blowout with that game specifically. Like, high-powered Miami offense against Dallas, who's supposed to have such a good defense, even though they gave up a shit ton of points to the Seahawks. Should be interesting to see. It's good. OG Big Pontiac in the building. Salute. Do I think Florida State got robbed? Technically, yes. But the viewers of that game, if they had got in, would have got robbed even more. So, it is what it is. Say the Dolphins going to finish with the best record in the AFC. See their schedule. But I feel like they are quietly 9-3. Like, we knew they had a winning record, but I didn't realize them niggas was 9-3. I'm like, shit. Little silent assassins over here. Let's see. Schedule. They have Titans in primetime next Monday. Jets, Cowboys, Ravens, Bills. I don't know those last three games. They gonna drop one of them last three games. If not one, maybe two. Bro, they should have gave that to us a couple years ago. Like, we've been robbed of this matchup so much. They have had Patrick Mahomes go against every goddamn white quarterback, it seems like, in the playoffs. But they refuse to get that Ravens-Chiefs matchup. He done gone against Trevor Lawrence. He ain't gone against Herbert yet, but shit, I wouldn't be surprised if they do that at some point too. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, but somehow not Lamar. The Chiefs run the table. They always end up somehow home field. Something, yeah. The reason why the Eagles lost is so the Eagles and Cowboys game can be a competitive game for the NFC East division for first place. Well, shit, it better be close. I don't want to see what they did to the Eagles this past week. They actually got jerseys now for them. I'm surprised. I wonder if they got videos of people burning Daniel Jones' jersey. Lions have 9-3 since 1962, or they haven't. Now I saw a stat. I don't know if it probably still stands considering how bad they are. But in this calendar year, the year 2023, the Detroit Lions have more wins than the Detroit Pistons. A whole fucking basketball team who plays way more games. That's bad. That's bad when a football team has more wins than you in a whole fucking calendar year. I think the NFL finds a way for the Bills to make the 7th seed. Shit, maybe before this Von Miller shit came out, but now, I don't think so. I think they one of them teams that got a tough out too. They got KC, Dallas, Chargers. Patriots should be easy when they lost to the Patriots the first time. Should beat them this time. And then at Miami. And that Miami, that could depend on, does Miami have anything to play for? And are they resting starters? What are they doing? In general, in the Super Bowl, because if you're talking about the Super Bowl, the whole State Farm thing, sponsorship, it's a little too fishy, a little too convenient. As far as actual matchup, though, I couldn't tell you why they don't want to have that matchup, period, because I think it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Even when he moves to the Jets, they still don't have that matchup. It's like, bro, just give us that matchup one fucking time. Unless they really want to wait till, say, next year if the Jets make the playoffs and play against the Chiefs. It's like they made us wait a long time for that Brady-Rodgers matchup. Man, he gonna hate it then, man. Shit. He might throw a fit because they won't let him paint his nails. Said, why would I say that about Danny Jones, the jersey being burned? I mean, shit, you done found your quarterback now. You officially found your true quarterback. Get him a top pick. I mean, the thing is this, though. If he goes to New England, he going to be set up for failure. Unless they get a new coach. But if it's Bill Belichick and company, yeah, that ain't going to work. That is not going to work. We saw how they handled Mac Jones, which Mac Jones ain't really nothing special anyway, but still, like the fact that you got this man starting, you going to bench him in the fourth quarter, bring in Bailey Zappi. He don't do shit. Next game, you start Mac Jones, bench him in the fourth quarter again, bring in Bailey Zappi. He don't do shit again. Then you finally bench him. It's like you just fucking with his head now. It's like, and they've never really helped him out a whole lot either. They'll most likely go 6-6. 48 yarder. Down the pike. Down the pike. But there's a flag. I always gotta make it more dramatic than it needs to be. It says the Giggles. That's funny. Second round, like the 2022 Vikings. Okay. Since he won, god damn. No. I don't. They gonna play spoiler, but they not gonna make it. Yeah, I heard about Josh Giddey, man. Like, that's crazy. You know what's crazy is the girl's parents aren't even shit. She ain't even cooperating with the police. That should tell you everything right there. But yeah, I heard about the Josh Giddey thing, man. Like, I've seen in games now. Every time he touched the ball, the crowd boos the shit out of him. I also seen something saying the Niners could win. Tired of blatant in-your-face pass interference going on, being showed over and replay when announcers saying it's pass and not called at the end of close games. Last night was the worst. They always pick the Eagles or Cowboys when the NFC East never. I mean, shit. Who they talk about the most on First Take, on Undisputed? Cowboys. And then the Eagles, you know, went to the Super Bowl. They got Jalen Hurts. They got all these star players that you can't ignore. What the Giants got? Tommy DeVito. That's really about it. Saquon sometimes. So Tyrod's supposed to be coming back. Darren Waller too. Well, you know how this shit go with Tyrod Taylor. Everywhere he goes, it's like he loses a starting job to a typically a white quarterback. Everywhere he goes, when he's in position to start, something happens. He either gets hurt, bench, something. He always opens the door for another quarterback. Yeah, man, 6-0. I'm glad I didn't watch that game. The Panthers tanking on purpose. Nigga, they don't have anything on their team. That's like, bruh, their owner made all of the worst possible decisions when they picked the quarterback. And I don't mean picking Bryce Young at quarterback. I mean everything surrounding him. Like, they went everything from getting rid of his best weapon in DJ Moore, getting rid of future first-round draft picks, and second-round draft picks too, if I remember correctly. Like, there's so much in getting rid of your head coach, 10, 11 games into the season in his first year there with the rookie quarterback. Like, there is so much shit going on that is setting themselves up for failure, more so Bryce Young up for failure. And on top of that, nigga, like, he a bad owner. Call it what it is. So, let's see. The only reason they ended up getting Bryce Young was because his wife, David Tepper's wife, apparently fell in love with Bryce Young over dinner. Even though the coaches wanted to draft C.J. Stroud. On top of that, in a press conference, the owner, David Tepper, even mentioned how they wanted to get C.J. Stroud. Why the fuck would you say that when you drafted somebody else and he's currently starting? Like, it's clear it's just horribly ran, dude. His MLS team, they've been around for 3 years, and they have gone to 3 different managers, coaches, managers, what you want to call it, in 3 fucking years. It's just a bad fucking dude. Bad owner doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Their wide receiver definitely. Oh, you talking about Quentin Johnston? I expected him to do way better this year too. He's been like a non-factor all year, especially when Mike Williams went down. I thought, all right, this is the time for Quentin Johnston to shine. Nope, not even close. But yeah, the Panthers set up Bryce Young for failure from the jump. Damn, that's cheap as shit. $50. Number 6 becomes 6-6. So if the Niners do win the Super Bowl, it'll be franchise with 6 rings, just like the Patriots and Steelers. I mean, we know why. We know exactly why, dude. Come on. We know, and we also know why ESPN didn't go so crazy on him like they did Von Miller, which was a couple days later. We know why. It's like I saw a clip, I think Self Talk posted it, where they were talking about it was an older clip, I think back in, it was like a year or so ago when the Dana White shit came out. They got that on video. The way they were covering that, when there's video evidence of what he did versus how they went about Kyrie Irving, Ray Rice, any of that shit. And they were like, yeah, some people make mistakes. You shouldn't put your hands on people. He's a friend of ours, all this shit. Because you know ESPN and the UFC got that TV deal. They ain't trying to fuck up that bag. But then Von Miller's just straight attack mode. Man, them Philly fans ruthless for real. That's what I'm saying. It's not so much tanking on purpose as it is like just horrible front office decision making. Almost all teams that could have gone 6-6 with a win went 6-6 for the 66 ritual. The Pack, Bengals, and Falcons. Bengals and Packers, big underdog shit. 8.5 point favorite since he was, or excuse me, Jacksonville was. Bam. I had them niggas as a lock too. Ain't that about a bitch? But no, I really do hope the Bengals don't make the playoffs. I hate them. He shouldn't. It's only because he's the quarterback, but he shouldn't. If anything, it should be McCaffrey, it should be Debo Sam, it should be anybody else but him. They're tanking for the 33rd pick. They better make good use of that 33rd pick. Shit. You better hope you find something, man. Yeah, y'all for one, y'all paid Daniel Jones. So that's why y'all fucked up. But it's a weird position y'all are in. Like, you got Tyrod Taylor, but you know that shit's always temporary. They always gonna find a way to replace him no matter where he goes. Sometimes it's his fault. Actually, a lot of times it's not even his fault. And then you have DeVito. You don't really know what you can get out of him from a full season. So it's like, do we go with DeVito? Do we go with Daniel Jones? Y'all are just in like QB hell. You're like limbo hell. All right, like I said with Bryce Young, there's a lot of things he needs to clean up. Number one, he be way too calm in the pocket. I never thought I'd say that about a quarterback. He be way too calm in a situation where he shouldn't. He got to move with a little bit more urgency, number one. Number two, he's one of the few quarterbacks I've seen that will go back in the pocket when pressure is coming towards him. It's like, what are you doing? He will make late throws. Like Tampa Bay game, he threw that interception. He had Thielen open for a second and then wait till the safety came down, boom, pick. And then he takes an extra step back because he's too short to see over the offensive line too. But a lot of that, like that shit, that mechanical shit, that could be seamed out. That could be sorted out. That's not a big deal. It's just, goddamn, get this man some fucking help. And some stability in the front office and all of that. And then maybe we can actually see. If not, he might end up like a Zach Wilson, where he just fuck around and kill all of his confidence. Damn. I didn't know it was 2025. I heard about the trailer. I ain't seen it yet. Exactly. Yeah, Ja didn't break the law. But Giddy, well, you know, and then Andrew Bogut, bitch ass, over talking about, man, like it's not that bad because she lied about her age. Okay, first off, that don't make it any better. Like, that doesn't make it okay. Like, if she 15, you can't tell me a 15-year-old look like they goddamn 21. You not finna tell me that shit. Especially if you a nigga who been in the league and shit. I don't remember if he was in the league at the time or not. But it's like you've been around enough women to know like you could spot a 15-year-old out pretty fucking quickly. Oh yeah, man, them Eagles fans, man, and shit, they were talking crazy. I think it was Joey Bosa too, or Joey and Nick. Actually, they whole family, but them Eagles fans was ruthless, bro. I saw some videos. It was like this Vikings fan, and he was with his girl. He was just minding his business, just walking back. I think after the game, and these Eagles fans were straight up just throwing beer on him and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, they didn't talk shit to him and provoke him or nothing. They just minding their business. Then they had another one, a Giants fan. He was walking through. Again, well, these Eagles fans are a lot more tame, but still, they over here like flipping them off, booing, talking crazy to him. I'm just thinking, like, bruh, it's like it ain't that damn serious, bro. Like, shit, if I see someone with the opposing team jersey, I'm like, oh, man, fuck you and all that shit. Now, if you're talking crazy to me, it might be a little different, but like, I'm not gonna be an asshole for no reason to somebody just because they got on a different jersey. That's every year though. There's always coaching turnover, and they always end up finding other jobs with other coaches as offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, special teams coach, QB coach, whatever, on another NFL team. Yeah, he do get hurt a lot, but I always think about the one when he was with the Chargers when he got the punctured lung. That was not his fault. That was some clear-cut sabotage to get Justin Herbert to start. I know you do. Even if they draft CJ Stroud, the Parents would still be a bad team ownership. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, they just poorly ran team. Comes from the top. What's good, Lorenzo? What's good with you? Why does the media and Russell Wilson former teammates hate him? Marshawn Lynch said it the best. He was basically saying, like, Russell felt like he was better than everybody else. And the fact that Pete Carroll gave him so much special treatment, it was like they didn't really hold him accountable for anything in practice and stuff. It was kind of like he was the golden child, if you will. Like, he could do no wrong. And everybody on the team could see that. That's why. And apparently Russell acted that way and rubbed people the wrong way. And the people could see through that fake nice guy bullshit. That's why. I really thought to put the Patriots and Steelers on Thursday. I thought the same shit when I saw it, but a lot of these Thursday night games be trash anyway. Like the Bears and the Commies. Like, what? Why? Because, like, Thursday's damn near like a throwaway night. Like, every now and again, they might sprinkle on, like, a good game, like this past week with Seattle and the Cowboys. But a lot of times, it'd be throwaway games that they know people don't want to see. Like, the Jets versus the fucking... Who's a bad team? The Jets versus the Raiders or some shit. I think that was what, Sunday night? That was Sunday night. But still, they'll do some shit like that. No. 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 Just no. Eagles play Dallas, Seahawks, Cardinals, and Giants twice, so we're going to have home field advantage. Yeah. I've seen. Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah, they ruthless out there. Them Eagles fans, something else. I don't think I've ever seen any fan like that. Like, even Florida, I don't know. Florida Gator fans or something. They'll pee on you. I don't know. Yeah. There's some crazy fans out there, but I feel like Eagles fans are on a whole nother level. Oh, they already got commercials. Damn. I don't blame them. Shit. If you don't get rid of coach, I'd be like, shit, give me somewhere else. Jimbo Elliott gets $16 million for not coaching. Man, let me do that, bro. Let me get that Jimbo Fisher contract where, like, I get paid a cool $19 million fast as hell, and then another 70-something million later for doing a bad job. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Glad to hear that. Hell yeah. Every team needs a primetime game, so giving it out the way. Yeah, it's kind of like the NBA. Every NBA team at some point gets a nationally televised game. That's why during the beginning of the NBA season, you see a lot of the Hornets get a primetime game, or the sorry ass team. It was a really sorry ass team. I would say the Spurs, but they got Wemby, so they have reason to do so. But like a lot of the bad teams, the Pistons, they might have them on ESPN on like a Wednesday night, knowing they trash as fuck. But it's like, yeah, we got to give them a national televised game, so let's have to get it on out the way early in the year. So the back half of the year, we can just show the same fucking teams, the Lakers, the Magic might get something later too. Boy, they playing, but like the Lakers, the Celtics, the Warriors, the Suns, the Knicks, the Sixers, the same usual suspects. Damn, it has been a while. Damn, I hope you get better, man. Shit, you got the flu. That ain't no fun shit. So the only good game on Thursday night was the Seahawks and Cowboys. I mean, I would not say the Bears-Comets game was a good game. Sure, at the end it made a little bit more interesting. I wouldn't call it a good game by any means. I heard about the jail inside. That's crazy, man. That is wild. Media gives Herbert 2 million. Yeah, they give a few 2 million excuses. Like for a long time, Josh Allen was one of them. They would not talk bad about Josh Allen. They would not talk bad about Joe Burrow. Obviously, they're not gonna talk bad about Patrick Mahomes. Herbert, they would not say anything bad about him. But boy, if you were Justin Fields, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, no, I'm going through. Oh, damn. You fuck up one time. Just one time, it's over with. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes the 1 p.m. slots be trash, and then the 4 p.m. will pick up the slack and make it interesting. And other way around, and sometimes it'll be the other way around where all the 1 p.m.s be like, oh shit, he going down to the wire. This is like OT or game winning field goal or 2-minute drill type shit. And then all the 4 p.m.s be just blowouts. Yeah, they gotta show the pool party, man. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Poole just lighting it up out there. You know what I'm saying? That shit funny as hell, man. Jordan Poole's like, man, fuck this. He trying to force his way out of Washington. I can already tell. The way the Eagles-Niners game was built into some WWE storylines and all the fighting seems like they're setting up for a rematch in the playoffs. I'm here for it. Hell yeah, I heard about the show. I've seen that show, Beyond Scared Straight. Hell yeah, I've seen that show. Some of the best, just YouTube got some of the best clips of that show, just the highlights. Yeah, they did, but still, like, I'm not trying to see the Bears play. Or the Commanders. They need to have more onside kicks be successful. That's what they need to start doing. Make it like the old 2K, NFL 2K5 video game. Like, I remember that shit. You could get back, if you knew what you was doing, you could get back to back onside kicks on that bitch. You had to make sure, like, the arrow was, like, really fucking low. Push that bitch not all the way to the left, but slightly, probably, like, I'd say, like, a centimeter from the all the way to the left. With, like, this much power on that bitch. It'll bounce up, go to 10 yards, and then it'll bounce off the back of one of your defenders or some shit like that, and you'll get it. It'll touch them first, then bounce off the dude on your team, on the kicking team, and then you'll get it. No, I don't think he's MVP worthy. Yeah, man, look at when they shake hands. Pay attention to the grip they do after the game. Sometimes they don't show it, but when they do, pay attention to that shit. I mean, a lot of them also too is connections on top of that, like coaching trees. Like I was talking to Dell I really like Mike Shanahan coaching tree is crazy. Like they was talking about Andy Reid got a good coaching tree. Nigga, Mike Shanahan. He got his son Kyle, Sean McVay, Gary Kubiak, Mike McDaniels. Who's another one? I forgot who the other one was. There was another one on there too. But like they got a good ass coaching tree. Yeah. Yeah, Chandler Jones was talking about that shit with Aaron Hernandez and Josh McDaniels. What up, Malone? I haven't seen that one. Yo, that's wild. Making Kid Combs chest it. That is insane. Yo, man, that's wild, bro. Hell nah, bro. Bro, if that kid wanted to fight him, I wouldn't even blame him. That's some crazy shit to do. Comb your chest hairs, my nigga. What? Hell nah, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, we got to get that mod. Yeah, they got the updated rosters. I think they had a week 9 update with like all the shit they got now. Updated jerseys and all that stuff. Yeah, that game fun as hell though, for real. Yeah, they do. Cause a lot of them be in on it too. Not every single pastor, reverend, and all that shit, but a lot of them be in on it too. Especially the mega churches. Especially if they on TV and shit and televangelists, for sure. Yeah, man, I'm finna get on up out of here. It is, 12:06. So yeah, it's been fun chopping it up with y'all 2 times tonight. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Thank you for watching. We are